Snap at it.
Sorry.
Hi, YouTube. It is I, 13 Chibi Ryu, and this is my friend...
Jay.
Yeah, we're just calling her Jay. And you can barely see this, but it is a thing that's a SCAD on it, so that means it's a college vlog. Yay! I told you I had to get something.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is my friend since 5th grade, and we're just going to be talking about college stuff, even though we're not in college yet.
Well, I'll be there in less than a week now.
I have a month!
Lucky. I'm not ready for all of this.
Why not?
Because it's going to be getting up. Well, I've been getting up for 12 years, but it's going to be getting up and doing adultish things. I have to buy my own food now.
Wait, don't you have a cafeteria?
I have to buy my own food now.
But don't you have a meal plan?
Yes.
So it's not really like buying, is it?
I guess not technically.
Basically...
You have a burrito bowl.
A what?
Burrito bowl. It's like ghetto Chipotle.
I never been to Chipotle. So I'm even more confused. We have buffet style food, and it's like all over the country or world.
You got a beach. You don't need food.
I have a what?
You have a beach.
Well, I still need to eat.
Catch your food from the beach.
That's too much work.
This is a dog. You can't eat those.
Well, some people might beg to differ. Come here, Kika. You just look so adorable right now.
He looks like a mop.
Yeah, he does. Too bad you can't have pets in college. I mean, we get fish.
Fish are dumb.
They just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I couldn't help it.
What kind of classes do you have to take?
Well, I have to take like 2 studio classes, then there's 1 regular class, and for my first quarter, I have to take this class called FYE, which is First Year Experience, and they teach us how to do stuff.
So I guess for art school, they just kind of jump right into the art.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the important thing.
See,
We don't need math. Well, except for the architecture students. They have to take like 2 math classes.
Oh, yeah.
We only have to take 1.
I'm going to be a freaking biology major, and they're making me take psychology.
Because you need to know what the organisms are thinking.
But this is like people. I just want to know what Kiko's thinking when he looks at me. Besides the fact that I'm the love of his life.
You don't love her like that, do you, boy? You're just friends.
It's okay.
Get your head off my dog.
What else about school?
Are you excited to move?
Yeah, no.
I hate moving.
I just moved, and I have to move again.
Yeah. I actually did a vlog already about moving. It's called Moving Sucks.
That's accurate.
And it's when my room was still Boxland, so.
My room is half Boxland, half things that I have to leave that are probably going to go back into Boxland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's one thing you're excited about?
One thing I'm excited about for school is probably getting to do pretty much whatever I want whenever I feel like it.
In a reasonable way.
In a reasonable way.
You can't just go, hey, I'm going to skip class and go to the beach. Well, that's what people do at SCAD.
Well.
But you only get like 4 absences, and then after the 4th one, you automatically fail the class.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, so don't skip class, kids.
When I say that, I mean I can get up after class or whatever and just decide, I'm going to go to Walmart for no particular reason. And I don't have to ask my mom, can I go to Walmart for no particular reason? And her be like, why do you want to go to Walmart for no particular reason, Mom? I can just go.
Yes, and hang out at Walmart, because Walmart is a wonderful place.
Well, we have a mall, too, so that'll be neat.
There's a mall, but, I can only go there on the weekends where the bus can take me there.
Oh, yeah, I think the bus does trips to Walmart Tuesday and Thursday, which is good because all I have those days.
Why
is
Tuesday
math
and
class.
Thursdays?
I don't know.
We have it on weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because I have no classes on Fridays.
I have psych on Fridays.
Haha.
But at least it ends at 9:45. Did I say what
And?
school I'm going to?
No. Oh, no.
I'm going to Kennesaw State, by the way.
Yeah, she's so far away from me.
Yeah, it's like an hour. No, it's more than. It's like 3 hours.
Wait, how far is it from here?
Kennesaw is an hour and 15 minutes from here.
So you're about probably 5 hours and 15 minutes away from me.
Bruh.
Bro. Because I'm 4 hours away from here.
Wow. How are we supposed to get small in Georgia?
Just believe. Or you come back before, I leave.
That works. When do you leave?
September 11th. I know, it's 9/11. I don't care.
I didn't say anything.
I don't care. That's what everybody says.
I didn't say a word. I'm gonna go steal a popsicle from your freezer thing. Talk about how excited you are to be living your dreams.
Bruh. SCAD is so expensive. I'm gonna be so in debt.
Let's talk about how having a one hybrid class because all the other classes are full is gonna make that class like 50 times more expensive than the other ones.
What?
Hybrid classes where it's like half online and half in class. So some days we'll meet on Fridays and some days he'll be like, well, I gave you this assignments, just don't come bother me.
Kennesaw's weird.
Wherefore art thou scissors?
It's called your mouth. Use your teeth. How'd you do it last night?
I don't remember. I'll figure it out.
Stop being a weenie.
I was born a weenie.
We'll upgrade from not weenie. It's not food, Kiko! You don't want it! This is harder. Yes! Well, maybe it's because of the way you're doing it.
I did it, didn't I?
Weirdo. Yeah, but most of my classes are going to be about drawing and design.
Like they should be.
And then I'll have like an art history class, or a math class, or a speech class. That's it.
We should take a second to talk about roommates.
You first.
Well, seeing as I just met mine like 2 days ago.
So did I. But I contacted my roommate ASAP. I think I'm going to get along with my roommate. I'm going to ask her if she likes vlogging, so when I do later vlogs, you can see her. But if she doesn't like that, then you won't see her. Ever! But she's cool. She likes anime. She goes to anime conventions. And she likes some cartoons. I already confirmed that she likes Legend of Korra and Adventure Time.
Sounds like a good shit.
Yeah, maybe she'll teach me how to use Tumblr because I can't use it to save my life.
Tumblr.
Yeah.
That's another topic for another day.
Yeah, it really is. So, you?
Well,
Oh, and I don't have to color coordinate.
we've all got our own rooms, so I don't really think we'll be too concerned about color coordinating.
We
Think about applying for housing late. I got a cool room with the whole suite style thing. Own room, own bathroom. But the rent just makes me want to kill myself. It's ridiculous. But when you do things last minute because you forget, like me, a lot, you get stuck with a cool room and a really big bill. My roommate seemed like they'd be okay though. I haven't actually met them, but I'm sure that I can tolerate them. If not, we'll just have to lock each other in our rooms at night.
Yeah, no killing anybody. Can't go to jail. Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
We've got so many campus police people, it's ridiculous.
We have security. And, sometimes if you're in a really shady part of Savannah and you need somebody to come pick you up, it's SCAD security will send somebody and they'll come get you and drive you back to your dorm.
Ooh.
Yes. Because, you know, SCAD may be one of the, Savannah may be one of the friendliest cities in America, but it's also one of the dangerous ones.
How does that work? Am I going to friendlyishly mug you? I'm going to politely burglarize you on the streets?
Honestly, they said the one thing that you'll probably get stolen, if anything, would be your bike. A lot of bikes get stolen.
Oh my gosh.
No, you should see the dorms, because, like, outside it's just, like, bike city. And there's just bikes everywhere. Everywhere.
My dad offered to get me a motor scooter for school.
I would totally do that.
I think the campus is really too small for me to need it, though.
Well, here's how I describe SCAD in Savannah, at least. It's like, here's SCAD. Somebody took a butcher knife, just chopped it up into little pieces, shook it up like dice, and just threw it inside Savannah. It's just everywhere. Some pieces clumped together, some are just like all the way off on the other side of the planet.
So campus is like really, really spread out?
Savannah is SCAD. SCAD is Savannah.
So what about Savannah State?
I don't know where that is. I'm in downtown Savannah. The cool part. The historic district. Where'd I hit? A remote. Yeah.
Kennesaw is relatively small. There are just so many buildings and they all look the same.
None of our buildings look the same.
It's really easy to get lost.
Like, SCAD takes possession of buildings and I don't know how these people got my number, but it's like SCAD takes a possession of old buildings and they just recreate it and make it look cooler. Like, I think one of the buildings that they have now used to be some kind of factory. I forgot what kind of factory. But a beer factory? Was it a bean factory? Is it camera factory? No, I'm joking.
We have a beer culture class.
Yeah. That's weird.
That's Kennesaw.
We have. Oh, what school activities are you looking forward to, if any? Involvement stuff.
The only thing I've been looking at so far is Ignition, and that's like the welcome committee. They run orientation. They seem pretty neat. They've got a student panel where they all the freshmen can come in and ask questions and whatnot.
That would suck.
It's the only thing I've really been exposed to so far, because I'm not really looking at sports or anything like that. Even though we have a football team, that would be fun.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. You're finally getting a football team. Probably would have been better without it.
Yeah. So that may amp us up on the party scale.
Of course.
I want to be going.
I'm like looking forward to everything. Humans versus zombies. The SCAD masquerade. I want to be a student ambassador. Because they do like orientation and all that stuff too, I think. And no, they get to show people around during like SCAD days. And I could just sit there and talk about SCAD all day, so why not? Especially if they get paid. Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful. That could be my student,
Work study?
yeah, I could totally do that. I would have no problem with that whatsoever. It's like, and to your left you see Adler Hall. This is the cool. Oh, and here's Ex Libris, the coolest building ever. Because it's got bunches of art supplies and SCAD apparel, or as we all like to call it, SCAD swag.
I want to be the bee.
The mascot's art. He's cool. He's cool. Oh, looks weird, but he's cool. Like, the closest thing I could have done to marching band there is the SCAD drum line, but I don't want to have to learn how to read their music. Because I looked at Sierra's mirror.
It looks hard.
It's just... Nah, I'm good. I'm going to have to do some serious editing magic on this.
Have you ever looked at your music and kind of just realized, like, if I didn't know what I was doing, I'd have no idea what any of this means?
Yeah. No, sometimes, like, during band, I would like forget how to use like a note, and I'm just like, wait, what is that? What? Like if I actually thought about it, I completely forgot what I was doing. But if I just look at it and just keep going, my fingers knew what it's doing. If I put my brain into it, it was not happening.
Like I'd be looking and like there'd be notes to be like they'd be below the staff, and I'd be like,
Oh, I can't. Those really low notes and like the super high notes, I couldn't stand because the super high notes always confused me, because they were always so close together. I'm like, is that A, C, G, F?
well, with the really low notes, what you had to do was on the consonant euphoniums, you'd always have to use the fourth key. But it's really awkward because like you normally only use these three, so then your pinky's like stretching all the way over here, and you're like, ugh. And it feels like you've got arthritis.
No, our hardest note is probably the low C, because you have to use like the thumb key that you never use, and your fingers are like always plastered here, so you gotta like wrench it from there and do something weird all of a sudden. And like open hold flutes are even weirder because I've never played one, but if they don't have their fingers right, the sound doesn't come out right.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the fancier the flute, the more buttons there are all of a sudden, and I just stayed with my basic flute the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't touched him like all summer, except for his case.
I found my clarinet again.
Oh yeah, I forgot you traded the woodwinds.
Yeah,
Your stupid brass.
Mother plays clarinet. I wanted to be special.
There is no special in band, unless you're like oboe. Nobody plays oboe.
I miss my cookies.
Too bad they're gone. But they were good.
They were delicious. They're the new Chips Ahoy chewy cookies with the birthday cake frosting in the middle. It's a fat girl's dream.
See, I thought you brought them because my birthday was the other day. I was wrong. Just for that.
Black. Bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. You never hear him say that, do you?
No.
Let's just stop this for now.